Okay then, so who is it? Yes guys, welcome to today's first look. We are getting news that another islander has been dumped, right? So all we've got is a few clues. Let's see if we can work out who it might be. And apparently there's someone who's an integral part of the show. Someone who's been well liked, or perhaps at the centre of a lot of drama in the last few weeks. And there are some theories as to who it could be. And it could be one of your favourites. Yes, one of your favourites. A Love Island star has been dumped in a cruel twist that will see a huge character leave the villa. The scene will play out over the next few episodes as The Sun revealed it's keeping the identity of the cast member a secret. However, a source revealed that the said islander has been a huge part of the series and left other castmates shocked. The source told The Sun the way this dumping played out was truly savage. It was absolutely shocking. The islander has been integral to the series. They'll be talked about for years. And so to lose them was a massive moment for bosses and will be the same for viewers. The scene will play out over the next few episodes. You've already told us that. Okay, now, who do you think that could be? Because they're talking about an islander who'll be talked about for years, guys, for years. So if we take them at their word, and I know we shouldn't, but if we take them at their word, who would that be? That could be Harry, couldn't it? He's been pretty much a rogue. He'll be talked about for years. It could be Harrison. He's been perhaps even more roguish over the last few episodes, so he'll be talked about for years to come, I guess. Who else? What about the girls? Well, it could be Toni. She's American, so that already makes her stand out in terms of Love Island UK. And these last few episodes, she has been really quite the formidable force. I'm trying to think who else it could be. I don't think they'd be talking about someone like Billy Kiss, because I don't think Billy Kiss has been integral to the show as of late. You know, she's certainly been there, but, you know, things haven't really been working out for her. And she's come in quite late. I don't think they're talking about Jamie or Cash. I mean, I suppose they could be talking about Cash. I don't think they're talking about, who else? I don't think they're talking about Meg or Deshawn. I think we're looking at some sort of main character types here. So I think, Connor? Could it be Connor? Emma? No. Connor? Maybe. But again, it's just one person we seem to be talking about. So somehow we get to a situation where one person is dumped, which may mean there's another recoupling, of course, and they end up single. Let's have some guesses as to who you think it might be. Currently, a lot of people seem to be saying Toni, which I think personally it should be Harrison over Toni, but I'm not sure how this all works out. Let me know your thoughts below, and you can decide who you think is dumped. And whoever you decide, I will make sure they are dumped. I'll call up the producers, I'll fly to Spain, and I'll use as much threatening language and behaviour as I can to ensure that the person you want is dumped. Trust me, don't. Now, also, we've had a bit of controversy, don't know if you heard about this, over Lauren and Ty. A few months before Love Island actually airs, the crew go over to the villa and they do a dry run of Love Island with islanders who were not really supposed to be in the show. So they get the whole crew together, they mount up the cameras, they make sure all the cameras are working, then they get these guys in who are fake islanders essentially, and they walk around and do the things the islanders do and pretend they're in Love Island, and they check if the cameras are working, if the sound is working, everything's ready for the actual shoot come July. Now apparently Ty and Lauren were two of the dry run islanders who were picked to do this, and the producers liked them so much they put them in the show. I think I may have mentioned this in a previous video. But what people are fussing about is that apparently Ty and Lauren actually started a relationship during their time as dry run islanders, and it got quite serious, and they dated and they went out and stuff after the dry run. So they knew each other before the actual series happened, and they'd had a relationship before the series actually happened. And I'm wondering, does this matter? I think it's interesting, but I don't think it matters much because they clearly, whatever relationship they had, they've ended it now. So yeah, but it's just an interesting bit of fact. This is why they are kind of, I have noticed in a couple of episodes they were looking at each other in a kind of knowing way, and I thought, hang on, what's that about? But I didn't know they knew each other. So there you go, they've already known each other, they've already had a relationship, and already done and dusted. Wow, even the dry run islanders, guys, are going through their own drama. On Love Island tonight, Emma and Harry take a trip down memory lane, and it's not long before she's hinting at a reunion. Harry then admits, I can't compare anyone to you. Of course I love you. I'm always going to have love for you. We've known each other for a very long time. Did we really come on Love Island to get back together? Is this the end of Harry and Helena? What? Okay. I thought last night, after Emma got with Boris, that looked like a thing that might actually go somewhere, because she seemed very keen to sit on his lap and kiss his face. I think you just call it kissing, actually. And, yeah, I'm surprised. I honestly thought Harry, with all his bravado, wouldn't be kind of silly enough to go back to Emma, who he seems to both like but also not like. So I'm surprised, actually. Maybe I'm just being foolish and I should have seen that coming. But yeah, I wasn't expecting words like love to come out of Harry's mouth. But there we go. Later, after Tony hears that Harrison and Lauren have been flirting in the bathroom, I think we saw that last night, check my videos, she tells him, you're embarrassing me over and over again. Do you really want to be with me? But when Harrison pauses before he answers, will this be the final straw for Tony? Okay, so we spoke about someone getting dumped. This could make Tony vulnerable if she walks away from Harrison and she's not with him anymore. Do you know what I mean? There's some movement here that might match up to what we were talking about a few minutes ago. Elsewhere, the Islanders play Couple of Sorts. We spoke about that yesterday, where they rank the couples but then find out the public results, and it seems there's shocks and surprises ahead. And we all know there's going to be shocks and surprises, and I guarantee you there'll be some shocks and surprises in store for Dijon and Meg is going to get probably quite upset about it. I just think so. I could be wrong, but you know I'm right. Okay, now that is all we have, guys, for tonight's first look. Information has been very sparse today and very late, which is why this video is up a bit later than normal. I can't do anything about that, I'm sorry, but I hope you found this informative. Opinions and thoughts below as always, and I'll catch you tonight for Love Island. Is it Love Island?